Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jordan, that's for two. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
That free throw, no good. Clark, this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season.
I really believe, Kevin, they're comfortable with the talent they have on the roster. Some aging veterans, but they're capable and still producing, and that should keep them in the playoff mix.
That's off as well, so he misses both. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And here is Jordan, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Jordan. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Dang passes to Ivy. Love with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Chris. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. No good from Jordan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Love finds Ivy. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they were top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
Not too many people recall their free throw shooting last season, but it really was outstanding. D8, when they got chances at the line, they made the most of it. Now here's Murray. Jordan can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's to Love over Weber. Love can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Murray. Over Battier. Love grabs the board. Clippers leading by 6. Deng kicks to Ivy. Battier sets the pick for Ivy. Love outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 12.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wide open look here for Murray, and the Suns miss again. Here's Los Angeles now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Murray against Ivy. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some teams, especially the really good teams, start to separate themselves from the others. You can see that happening. And I think you actually can begin to project which teams will be real championship contenders by the time we get to this point in the season.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Clippers third.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here now is Weber. Still scoreless. Chris finds Jordan. They need this. Tries again, and it's Adams getting it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Suns trail by 12. Murray looking around. And Chris throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a wide open look for Jordan. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And they pick up 2.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. From deep, Jordan, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's turn up the energy, fans, with your High Squad. Let's turn up the energy, fans, with your High Squad.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he welcomed joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norm Powell, there was a real need for his talent.
They're clearly happy to have him. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Bogdanovich has checked in for Phoenix. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Daniels has checked in. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Suns. They trail by 11. Davis setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Misses the wing J.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now, here's Johnson. No one near him. Jump shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Teague. Done with some nice D. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Teague. Williams is out there with Davis. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Crowder, and it's small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clippers leading by 13. Dunn dishes to Johnson. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Smits. 4 on the clock. Offline with his 3. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Kevin, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Suns, Chris, he's checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Ellis. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Teague. And then for Los Angeles, Love's check in for Murray. Battier comes in for Dunn. And it's Dang in for Antonio Daniels. Now, here is Battier. Johnson outside from the arc. Battier cannot hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Jordan. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Smits. Launches it. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Murray against Johnson. Jordan outside. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Love outside. Good on the triple. Love's got 22.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Phoenix making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Teague in for Jay Crowder. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Dunn comes in for Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jordan outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jordan's got 11. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Now, here's Ivy. Still yet to score. Chandler with the screen on Weber. And here's Love from the arc. The kick out to Dang. Battier outside. 6 to shoot. Ivy, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ivy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Murray. A deep 3 from Jordan. The offensive rebound. Adams buries it down low. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the middle. Here's Chandler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now Murray. Following the 3-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Weber with a screen on Ivy. Murray outside. Chris up top. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 54 seconds left in the first half. Outside Dang. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Dang. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Love outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Suns have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And here is Jordan. He's got 14. Adams with the screen on deck. Inside, Chandler with the steal. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Clippers. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Nuggets. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kevin Love out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Ivy. And it's Chandler. And it's Dang in at the two-guard spot. It's good.
How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
Clippers leading by 15. Battier sets the pick for Ivy. Weber against Love. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Murray outside. Pass to Weber. Over Love. Weber can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Ivy. Love outside. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Jordan has the talent, the drive, and the stamina to do this on a nightly basis. Absolutely relentless.
Pass to Love. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Murray outside. To the paint. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Love kicks to Dang. Pocket 6. Pass to Chandler. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From deep. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Love outside. Chandler kicks to Love. Good! Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Ivy. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Chandler with the screen on Weber. And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Suns making a change here. Teague's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. On the wing, Battier. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 14. Outside Teague. driving to the basket.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ivy with the bucket.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Back to T. Pass to Chris. Now T. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. For 3, Murray. And Luol Deng pulls it down. And so it's Deng bringing it up for L.A. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Chandler with a screen for Ivy. Phoenix grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Teague surveying the D. Back to Chris. Adams sets the pick for Chris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Deng gets a wide-open look, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to T. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Weber. Outside T. And now here's Chris. Latrey. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Davis, Jalen Williams out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Teague, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Davis with a screen on Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. To the wing on the left. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dunn passes to Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Love from the arc. Deep 2 from Murray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Suns trail by 14. On the wing, Jordan. Covered by Johnson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside Crowder. Outside Teague. There's the triple. This one for 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Clippers leading by 14. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Los Angeles with another miss. Well, Phoenix shooting about 42% so far. Williams sets a screen for Crowder. That's good from Williams on the assist from Crowder. Williams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And Teron Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Clippers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Guys have over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Al, we thank you for that. It's stolen by Adams, and the shot goes in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Dunn sets a screen for Johnson. Good, he hits the jump shot. And the Clippers lead by 12. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Crowder. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Clippers leading by 10. Dunn kicks to Murray. Back to Dunn. Pass to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, during his career, Jeff Teague has never backed down from getting hit. He plays through contact, and he looks to draw contact so he can get to the line.
So for the Suns, Weber comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Marquise Chris in for Jay Crowder. The Clippers also changing it up. Shane Battier is checked in for Murray. Dang comes in for Johnson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Chris Dunn. The first free throw is good. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Love. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Teague. Now Jordan. Puts up a 3. A 3 for Jordan.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Chandler a screen. Ivy. It's in. His shot is pure. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Start it.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Suns. Dang against Jordan. Weber with a screen on Dang. Tries the spin move. Here's Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan. Close range. Michael Jordan.
Not many rookies have that kind of mentality. Primetime player, Michael Jordan. I see you.
Now Love for 3. Cleared away by Adams.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here is Jordan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
1:39 left in the fourth. Love! Not that time. It won't go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Jordan on the attack. How about this rookie taking control?
Clippers leading by 3. Love looking around. Chandler with the screen on Weber. Chandler with a screen for Ivy. Love fires. Ivy outside. shoots the three. The Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Doesn't go that time either.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Now Jordan. Weber with a screen on Betty. Puts one up from 19. Love pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Suns call time. They're down by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. On the wing, Jordan. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it.
Kawhi, as
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table.
It's the NBA, and now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star vote.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Bryant. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. And the Lakers starting five. We've got Nicholas Batum. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Here's Heinrich. All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
Garnett, no good. And here are the Lakers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you, Ian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Batum. And a miss there on the triple. And so Middleton will bring it up for Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
one of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Puts up a three. Bryant, no good.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Booker. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Portland. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Booker, let's go with a three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Heinrich. Here's Batum. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Number 1, Los Angeles.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Hey, watch Ricky, watch Ricky.
Middleton outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Duncan. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bryant outside. Fires from deep. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Barnes. Outside Booker. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Heinrich. Sinks the tray.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Rubio looking around. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And rejected. Here's Heinrich. Middleton covering. Bryant outside. No one near him. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Rubio. No points so far. Here's Booker. Portland again missing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Bryant outside. Pass to Batum. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Portland with a rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. Portland, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance team.
teams deciding to change it up.
Blazers break their dance crew.
.141 left to play in the first. Pass to Garnett. Over Ingram. Portland again missing.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And here's Bryant outside. He drops it from range.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Kennard outside. Pass to Randolph. Here's Booker to win the drought. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ingram, the pass to Hill. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. That shot wide open. Bryant's got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For 3, McCollum. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot's good by Hill.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Booker, pass to McCollum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Los Angeles up 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Luke Kennard out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Marc Gasol. Then there's Barnes. And it's Randolph in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Brian, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. Nice shot by Kennard.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite three-point shooter.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Heinrich. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Bryant, no good. Blazers trail by 10. Now here's Rubio. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gasol, a screen on Bryant. McCollum's shot is off.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Garnett. Outside Rubio. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Heinrich. Back to Ingram. Now here's Batum. Here's Heinrich. Three-pointer. Rubio with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now Middleton. McCollum on the wing. Here's Gasol. Covered by Ingram. Gasol misses.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Ingram with a screen on Rubio. On the wing, Bryant to stop the drought. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bryant's got 9.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Blazers, Wallace, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Kennard in for McCollum. And the Lakers also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Here's Garnett. He's scoreless. Wallace, the pass to Garnett. Wallace outside. Middleton from the outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Here's Bryant. Portland making their last shot. He was all alone on that one. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from the wing and off the glass. That one's good. 6 points for him. The Lakers lead by 14. Here's Heinrich. Bryant outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
The shot by Rubio, no good. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Heinrich. Bryant outside from behind the arc. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Rubio's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. Kennard left side. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feet. Kennard's got 6 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
Booker. He's checked in for Portland. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
There's a minute 12 left in the second period. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Heinrich. 4-3.
He had a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind.
Middleton finds Rubio. And here's Wallace. Now here's Rubio. Portland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Booker from downtown. The Lakers with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Blazers trail by 14. Outside Rubio. Here's Garnett. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're taking him out the side. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hello.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the Set Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Lakers lead by 14. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Mitchell Robinson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 5.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Batum outside, from outside the arc, drills it from deep. Batum's got 5 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Middleton, shoots over Bryant. Middleton, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Heinrich. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And here's Bryant outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Like it's the weekend.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Middleton outside. Outside Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Pass to Wallace. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
So it's Portland now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Booker. Portland again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And looking at the Blazers, Stan, how impressed have you been with their development?
Well, very impressed, especially with the strong finish to last season. They were not interested in bottoming out for better draft odds, and with the talent already on their roster, there's plenty of room for optimism.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feet. Booker's got 9 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wallace. Blazers trail by 19. Middleton passes to Rubio. Inside. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Booker, the pass to Rubio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. No one covering. 11 points in the game.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Ingram's checked in for Bryant. The Lakers lead by 17. Here's Heinrich. Pass to Ingram. The three ball hits the trifecta. Ingram's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Batum. He's got 5. Over to the left wing. Outside Ingram to the left wing. Heinrich. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Rubio. Still no points. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. He's off on that one.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside Ingram for 3. Counted from distance. Ingram's got his third basket on the night right there.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Booker for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Heinrich, covered by Rubio. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for the Lakers. Brook Lopez comes in for Robinson, and it's Young in for Batum. Timeout called. Portland and Los Angeles making a change here. Hill's checked in. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with them after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's McCollum. Gasol, a screen on Hill. Booker for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Up top, McCollum. Kicks it out to Kennard. It's stolen by Ingram. Outside, Hill. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the right side. Outside Ingram. Lopez, the screen on Booker. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Heinrich's shot is off. Booker against Hill. Out to McCollum. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shred.
Ingram.
Oh, foul!
Let's go, fellas.
Timeout.
Yeah, grab it! Screen!
McCollum!
Woo! That felt good.
Hey, yo, that's all you! Hey, look at yours, look at yours! Get through! Corner. Oh, foul! I'm open right here! Hey, heads up! Chuck Brandon! Go! Kick it out, man! Kick it out! Hey, yo! Yo, get on him, yo! Duncan! Hey, pin coming! Hey, get him, get him. Go over it. Grab it, grab it. No. Don't bring that weak stuff. Watch right. Hop on the high coming. Garnett. Kobe. Pull down, Jimmy.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Buddy Hield is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Okafor. And it's Oden in at the 5 spot. Wembanyama against SGA. Okafor with the steal. Hield outside. Now here's SGA. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Oden's got the first points of the night for the Grizzlies.
And as a rookie big man, that's how you generate offense. Nice effort there by Oden.
Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bridges kicks to SGA. Hield outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
SGA against Russell. Wembanyama outside. San Antonio again missing.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's not as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
3-pointer Hield. And the Grizzlies another 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Evans kicks to Russell. A 3 from Wembanyama. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Okafor sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Evans against Hield. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Wembanyama. To end the drought. The rebound by Hield.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Okafor with the screen on Thompson. Hield left side. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Thompson looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Wide open shot is on the money.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
Oden with a screen for SGA. Hield from outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Okafor with a screen on Russell. Back to Hield. 6 to shoot. Outside for SGA. Here's Oden. The second chance effort. Bamba with the block. Russell with it. Now SGA defending. Wembanyama outside. Spurs passing it around. Thompson misses. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Okafor sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Evans. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here we can check out the story for Victor Wembanyama. A different look now for San Antonio. Stackhouse, he's checked in for Evans. And Roten subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Memphis also making some changes. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Hield. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for SGA.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Spurs trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bamba, a screen on Okafor. A 3 from Wembanyama. Bamba kicks to Stackhouse. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Now, Nembhard fires for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Dampier is out there with Gian Lee. Then there's Stackhouse. Then it's Van Horn. And it's Roten in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Allen. Pass to Hendricks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Here's Allen. To the inside. Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Stackhouse outside. Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Jaquez. Hits it from three-point range. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Tony Allen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Van Horn. Back to Roden. Here's Branham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dampier. Covered by Beasley. Dampier, no good. Memphis leading by 17. Here's Hendricks. He has yet to score. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Hendricks. From past the arc. A shot off that time. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Nembhard. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Spurs trail by 17. Trying to get something going. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stackhouse has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Jaquez. To the left side wing.
Stay out here.
Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Roden. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jaquez the pass to Hendricks. Pass to Melton. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Stackhouse outside. Sinks the triple. Stackhouse has got 6 in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hasn't made one yet. Healed from outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the basket by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hield. Here's Oden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Oden's got his second bucket.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Evans. From outside off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Hield outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thompson sets the pick for Russell. And Wembanyama outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Hield. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Spurs trail by 20. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Russell finds Thompson. SGA against Russell. Pass to Evans. Off the run. Bridges with the board.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And here is Hield. A 24-point outing in their last game against Portland. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in front.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the score. And how about we move it on? That'll do it for our show today.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Bridges. Okafor out there with Oden. Then it's Hield. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Okafor with the screen on Russell. Hield right side. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Russell. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Second, Mohamed Bamba.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
On the wing, Hield. Drills it from outside. Hield's got 29 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the 3 ball is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Wembanyama outside, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Wembanyama's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Spurs. Okafor sets the pick for SGA. Bridges outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Wembanyama outside. Down low. It's tipped. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now, here's Thompson. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster
and that can be as difficult as anything.
Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Thompson outside. Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Oden. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And I see a lot of that in Oden's future. He can make a living on the glass.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Van Horn, he's checked in for Wembanyama. The Grizzlies also making a change. Hendricks is checked in. Here's Thompson. In the corner, Bamba with it. Outside, Russell. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's SGA. Still without a basket. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. Pass to Okafor. Stolen by Bamba. Evans against Hield. Here's Van Horn. Drills the three-pointer. Van Horn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Bridges outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Van Horn. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Thompson in the posts. Defended by Bridges. Here's Van Horn. They get it again. Bamba kicks to Russell. Evans outside. Here's Van Horn. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Van Horn's got 6 in the quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Outside, SGA. Pass to Hield. Okafor sets the pick for Hield. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. The shot by Evans, nobody around. Misses the jumper.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now Hield. Okafor with the screen on Evans. Hield can't hit. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Memphis. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for...
With the foul. Down low, hold it. Beasley. Corner, Phil. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it go. I'm out. Cross. Get to the block, Beasley.
Oh, say does that star...
Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. OG Anunoby out there with Davis. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Martin in at the 2.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Davis, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. The bank shot, no good. Now Brunson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Smith outside. And here's Beal. He's guarded by Martin. 16 feet out. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Brogdon with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Martin. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Smith. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Some room here for Beal. Gets an open look and hits it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here's Minnesota now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Martin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Off the mark there with a 3. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson passes to Smith. Pass to Beal. And it falls all over the rim and in. Beal's got his second basket on the night.
It doesn't matter where Beal's taking the shot. He's going to knock it down because Brad has that smooth J.
And it's good. 2 points.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Smith outside. Beal surveying the D. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Beal's got 7.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Brogdon, the pass to Martin. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That's
tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Brian?
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. The Kings lead by 5. Wallace with it. Harden picks him up. Beal outside. Here's the three, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Brogdon. No points yet. Lets it go. Martin misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Smith passes to Brunson. And here's Beal. Launches it. And another Sacramento 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Brogdon against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Brogdon. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Smith with a screen on Brogdon. Smith outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 9. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Here's Beal following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Sacramento with some changes. Doncic is checked in for Wallace. And it's Parker in for Brunson. And then for Minnesota, Coulibaly, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Gordon in for Malcolm Brogdon. Smith with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Smith. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 6.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Martin against Doncic. Jordan with a screen on Doncic. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the